enclosure and stuff about my hermit crabs. I don't really know where to start. Let's start with their setup, or no, let's meet the hermit crabs. So this one right here, this one's name is Tip. He is not very social. This one is Pip. She is pretty sweet, not very social at the time. But so I'm gonna go over what they need to have in their well, I'll go about hermit crabs. So hermit crabs, I got my first one at a pet store. It died in a couple of days. So I didn't have that one for very long. But yes, I didn't have that one for very long. So you do not want to get them on any you do want to get them on any at pet stores and stuff. I get mine on Craigslist. I've seen tons of them on Craigslist. I don't know how many I've seen. I see them all the time on Craigslist. And if you get them from there, oh, Pip's coming out, then you will most likely have a better chance of them surviving. So Pip I have had for 5.5 years. And she's pretty big, not as big as she will get. They live 30 years. Her name's Tip because one of her claws is missing, which isn't very good, but it's been missing for a long time. And then I've had Pip for 2.5. So, where do you think you're going? I think she can run away. But it's talking about. So you do know. And all hermit crabs, no matter where you get them or anything, are all captured from the wild. They cannot breed in captivity. So, yeah, that's that. So I'll give you a little thing about their cage, what their cage looks like. So this is their enclosure. You're supposed to keep your hermit crab enclosure around 80 degrees. I keep mine about 70. It really doesn't matter. So you can tell they're still totally fine and alive and stuff. Pip is a very not social hermit crab. Hermit crab also needs to be in pairs. But yeah, and then you also need to have a little heat source under their dirt on one side so they can have a warm side and a cool side. I don't know if you can see right there, it's black. That's from their heat pad. This is where their heat pad is. Where's Pip? Sorry, she just tried to climb off the side. But, yeah, so they need to have a warm side and a cool side. They need to have rocks that they can climb on, somewhere where they can hide in there. They also have these driftwood sticks that they can climb around on. Their food dish, ramp, R-A-M-P, ramp water dishes that are ramps for them to get in. So this one is, they also need to have salt water and fresh water. This is their saltwater one, and this is their freshwater one. It's very important that you have both because in their natural habitat, they do have fresh and salt water. So, yes, and then you occasionally, pretty often actually, will want to mist off their cage in fresh waters. They need to be very moist. So, they need to have dirt on one side that is, this is as tall as my finger, that is deep enough for your largest hermit crab. This is my largest hermit crab. For your largest hermit crab, for them to be able to burrow in and molt in and do all that fun stuff. I do not recommend hermit crabs as a beginner animal. They are not good beginner animals. They're very bad beginner animals because they require so much more work than people think. They also need to have, they don't need to have this. This is a little fish tree that I got them. Ew, this little thing decided to pinch me. Anyway, they need to have moss. It has to be real moss, but this is, I can't remember what it's called. 1 second. Don't mind my dirty room. they sell them in bags of moss, but I cannot remember what it's called. It's like plant moss, but they need that because they can like munch on it and stuff. Their food in their cage, they need to have 2 sizes up from your largest hermit crab, or from both of your hermit crabs. There, her sizes up. This one, and then this one. Whoa, I was about to put you back, sister. And then 2 sizes up for your other hermit crab. This is Pip, first size, and then the second size. It's actually best to have quite a few, and depends on how I put them out, but I've got these ones. They're not painted ones. They're not very good for them to have painted ones. Pip has never had a problem with painted. She doesn't care. Pip isn't very good with painted ones. But I've got all these shells for them. Not this little hermit crab. No, they're not a shell. They have something in you. But see, here are all my shells. This is one of them. Probably one of my favorites. This is a turbo shell. I recommend turbo shells for them. Here's my little shell collection for them. I ordered mine off of Amazon. Oh, this one's not very good. Know which ones you'll get or how good it'll be, but this one is so thin. I do not recommend this one. I bet you if I did this and squeezed, it would totally break. This is probably another not very good one. Saw one with a hole. I was gonna show you guys. I don't know. These ones are really cool for them. What else? This one's pretty cool. Oh, this one's really cool. This is probably one of my favorites for Pip to go into. Look at that size difference. Right now, Pip is in a little snake shell. I got this one for free for my birthday, so she went into that one. It's got the little snake focus camera. Oh, and the paint's coming off the snake's head. She moves around so much. And then Pip is just in a normal shell. She's not a very active hermit crab, and hermit crabs need to be together. I don't know if I already said that. They do not do very good alone. They're not very social animals. They don't really come out with humans. So mine. Oh, and they need to have a thermometer in their cage. This is my thermometer. It's actually an aquarium thermometer. Goes in there, comes out here. Don't mind my water bottle. But yeah. Why is nobody joining? I only have one. I don't even have anyone. See, I just, like, you can squeeze this in there. Like, gotta make sure they're pretty straight. That's the only thing about ordering from Amazon. But the shells, this is really pretty. Shininess of that one. But that is how deep. Oh, and like from the side of how deep it is, and then compared to how deep it is. And then their food. So I'll go over all their food, or what they need and stuff. Like all my stuff I have in their box. This is their freshwater spray that literally just have to spray in the cage, get everything wet. Oh, and they need a sponge. I almost forgot about the sponge. They need to have their sponge because they cannot drink out of those. As weird as it sounds, they cannot drink out of those. So they need to have a sponge for them to drink out of, or drink from. They'll climb on it and drink it. That was kind of scary. Ooh, okay. YouTube is yelling at me. Sometimes the wires. I get a couple people to join. Okay, one sec. I'll be back when it's okay. Ow, she's pinching me. Don't mind that. This is a horrible live video. But I'm going to stay on here until someone joins. She's coming out. Thinking about it. Peanuts? Is you thinking about peanuts? Okay. Okay, so here's everything they need. I just have a towel that I will set on top of their cage. I also have a roof for their cage. a heater. If it gets too cold, I have a little heater for them. Have this really cool heater. Plugs in and keeps them very warm, a little too warm sometimes. But I put this on there. And then if my cats are going crazy on that, I put this on there. But here you go. Here's the thing. So you're going to want this Hermit soil. I'm not going to show the brand. I think that's illegal. So, yeah. Here. That. For eco-friendly product. That's half of it. And then that's their substrate and stuff. And then they also need to have sand. So, yeah. And then they have, I have 2 little travel carriers for them. I got for the, oh, I don't want to show that. Petco. Got them from Petco. So I just picked them up because they had them out, and I was like, I asked the guy, and he's like, do you guys want to fill this basket with animal stuff? It was like a thing that they did where you could like fill up a basket, a small basket with animal stuff for like $3. So I actually filled up 2. I had 2 animals. Oh no! Oh my gosh, Pip! She just fell off of my dresser. You are a dork, aren't you? Has your sister came out? Boom. Okay. I'm doing this until someone comes. So, yes, I have a whole bunch of stuff. Salt water, fresh water, moss, coconut. They love coconut and almonds. Sorry, my phone being weird. Sharpie, freshwater stuff, hermit crab food, and yeah, there they are. My cat, she's coming out. Anyway, she's coming out. Man, we're gonna have to pull you over. Dance, 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 party. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna end this live video. Bye. Hope y'all enjoyed.